Welcome to Modern Jones Minute. So some of the things that I love about living in DC is just the outdoor parks and the green space. I love walking on the mall. My daughter and I will sometimes take sunrise bike rides down to the Capitol, and it's sort of hard to put your head around that this is where these decisions are made that impact the rest of the country and honestly the rest of the world. And this is where we call home. I love art. I'm very much a supporter of local artists and the art scene. 11 is one of my favorite art galleries. Nicola's from Britain. She used to represent Andy Warhol paintings with her mentor, and she decided to come and start her own art gallery, and it's called 11 for the angel number. So it's just got like a spiritual vibe. Plus she brings some really cool like pop art and different kinds of art. I met her at the Superfine Art Fair, which brings artists from all over the country. Halim Flowers is a really interesting artist that I know, and I love his work and the impact and the spoken word that is connected to his the artwork that he produces. He's got a very interesting story. Maggie O'Neill, she uses a lot of color, has done some amazing art pieces that are really reflective of what's going on currently in DC. For my best friend's birthday, right before COVID, we did this art tour of like graffiti art or like the mural arts on the buildings down in Noma. And I would highly recommend it. It was just, you felt like you were a visitor in your own city. So there's so many great pieces of art and creative expression throughout the city. And, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to consume it by purchasing it, but you can consume it by just going down to Union Market and seeing some of the mural on different buildings. I also love Rock Creek Park. My daughter goes to school not far from there, so it's a beautiful place to walk. There's so many great restaurants. I'm a big kind of junkie for like group fitness classes, so you'll always find me like running in and out of Georgetown or at Soul Cycle, where like you run into local celebrities, which is kind of fun, or Rumble. I love to box and kind of just move my body. So there's so many options to do that. And it's not just like the political arena, which is not the space that I'm in, but there's, a lot of creative, intellectual people, which inherently brings interesting types of venues and events. So far is another interesting group that I like to engage in, which they do surprise concerts. So you buy tickets and kind of like it's going to be in Foggy Bottom, but you don't know where it's going to be. So like it might be at Bluestone Coffee, and you have 3 artists that perform live music, and they perform, maybe like 5 songs each. And it's just a fun, low-key way to get some live music. So there's some great, I could go on and on about some of the great things in DC, but those are a few of my favorite things to do.